Hey everyone, the Gielinor Games were released today and I thought I'd make a video talking about them, showing the rewards and showing some of the gameplay. So first off, the rewards, since people are often just interested in those, there are 3 different sets of gear. They're all just the same except 3 colors. I'm showing the best one here, which is the gold athlete set, and there's also the silver and bronze versions, as I'll show later on. And as you saw before, there was the torch that I was holding with a particle effect. There are also all 3 of those. Another thing about today's update is that they introduced a new camera zoom option, which you can get to in your graphical settings, and that's how I'm viewing this without using an orb of Oculus, which is pretty awesome. I like it a lot. This emote here is a right-click option on the torch. I thought they did a good job of that. And there are also 2 other emotes, the Mexican wave, which would look better with a line of people all doing it, but it would be hard to synchronize. And then that is the sportsman emote. And yeah, that's okay too, I guess. So those are the rewards. The next bit is the gameplay, and what I've got here is a bit of cheese rolling, and this is, I'd say it's my favorite of the 3 events. And for this one, you just run down a hill and you try and avoid the obstacles. There is cheese there, but you don't have to chase it down the hill and you don't really have to do anything with it. It can trip you up if you hit it, but yeah, there's not really much to that. The only real problem with this one is that a lot of the movement is a bit unresponsive, so it's hard to do, but it's not terrible, and it is amusing, I'd have to say. The next event is the resource collection, and for this one you want to collect the red resources because they're the highest level ones. You need, I believe, level 80 to collect them. When you start it, it tells you the level requirements for each of the colors, but it looks pretty cool. I do enjoy these colored trees, they look really nice. And before we get to the final one, I'd just like to start talking a bit more about what I actually thought about the event. And overall, I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't anything amazing. Of course, the rewards are nice cosmetics, but nothing really that's going to keep people's attention for too long. But overall, if you think about the event the way that I'm thinking about it, as if it were a holiday event, because that's pretty much what it is, I thought it was pretty amazing for an event like that. I mean, you don't get holiday events on this scale very often, and the graphics looked amazing, I thought, and yeah, so that was pretty cool. So this last event it's sped up here, of course, but it's a race where you click on cards to do different effects to the different people running, and in this video clip I was just clicking on all the pieces randomly. So yeah, I mean, you're supposed to strategize a little bit more, but I still came in second place, so that was fine. And this is the event that you'll want to be doing most for your experience rewards. Each type of event gives different experience. The cheese rolling is defense, the resource collection is woodcutting, mining, and farming, I believe, and then this running one is agility. And there's a cap for how much experience you get in total in the events, but for this one it's about 35k agility experience for doing it twice, and that hits your cap. And for the other ones, I'm not quite sure how much it is, but the agility is the main thing. Also, one of the rewards is these rings, which give bonus experience when you're doing this. I didn't test out the lower level ones because I hit my experience caps first, but the best ring, the golden ring, it gives 10% extra experience, as well as 10% more points to buy the other rewards with, so that's not bad, but it's not amazing either. I mean, overall, it's decent experience, especially the agility, that's the main thing, and the gameplay is pretty cool, and yep, that's pretty much it. So if you haven't done it yet, I do recommend doing it. There's no reason not to, really. And there's also going to be one more event that's going to be sort of done randomly. I think they're announcing it on the forums, and that's marathon races. So they're going to have starting points and ending points and checkpoints in between, and it'll be through a few different areas. I know that there's one that will take place through the wilderness, so that ought to be interesting, just to see how many people try barraging other people as they're going through, so that could be fun. And yep, that's it for this video, so keep an eye out for other videos, and thank you for watching.